Yo, what's happening, family, man? It's your boy, Trap Vision 3D, man. And want to welcome you to the lifestyle. I'm a little off-center here, but, we'll work through it. I want to sit outside today because it feels pretty good out here today, man. The weather is dope. Trap Rolex must be 1 minute off. Yo, we got jabronis in the building. We got Wifey. We got Tony Whoa in the building. Come on, Lee. And my man Vic. All right, so this is what I want to do. All right, so today, let me just say this. I know you guys have seen. Oh, before I do that, watch check. And hey, what you guys got on the wrist right now? You know what I'm saying? Your boy's rocking a cooler for right now. I guarantee you, I will be changing watches as I go along. You know what I'm saying? So, this conversation we're about to have will possibly last for about an hour or so. It just depends because I am actually here. Let me adjust this camera. I'm actually going to be dropping a link here shortly. And I want to hear from you guys because if you want to know JT's Sparkle Special. Oh, I said, hey, that was a beautiful picture, man, you dropped, man. Look, I know you hear it all the time, bro, but that one, man, that colorway, the way everything was, it was crisp. I like that picture. That's for come on. But yeah, what's up, cool gamer? So the topic that we're hitting right now, and I would love for the people that have left these comments in the past few days. If you're watching right now, once I drop this link, you are welcome to come up here, man, because I want you to feel welcome. I want you to feel like, okay, you're not about to get ganged up on because what we talk about here is predominantly Invicta watches, but the title is just this. It was like, hey, why buy Invicta when you can buy a real watch? That's the question. That's the question I pose to everybody that's watching right now. If you are at home and you got your tablet, if you are in a position where you can actually either come up or you could drop something in the chat, answer that question for me. The watch that you have on your wrist right now, because let me see. Kamon told me what he has on. What's up, Rhino? What's going on? Cool gamers in the building. The only real cooler, all others are pretenders. I believe you. I'm telling you, I believe you. Tony, whoa. Everybody speaking. I love that, man, when y'all come in here and y'all greet each other. But yeah, man, what is that, the title? And did the title offend some people? Because I did. My man George and I had some other folks was like, yo, Trap, holler at me about this. What's going on, man? Are you done collecting Invicta? And I'm like, no, I'm not. A leader is in the building, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say number one watched video that I have right now is Alita Toro's State of the Collection. Hands down, dude, people love that video. So Alita, you are a freaking celebrity on this channel. Like, real talk. What's up, Matt? What's up, that Kyle's LL? Let me see, Kyle Stock Bulls LLC. Man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening with you? I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. So we got 19 people in the building. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, man. But we're gonna be diving into this question. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. I want to invite you guys up because this is a topic I can cover. This topic. I feel like I can cover this topic by myself because I can just do an open and shut case, I believe. You know what I'm saying? But again, it'll be just my opinion of what I think. But I would like to know what you guys feel. All right. Hold on, let me Let me hit that. So I just dropped the link. If you want to come up, come up. Let me get over here and say what's happening to my Facebookers, because I know I got some Facebookers in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. To all my Facebookers, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys, man. Let's see. All right. Well, good evening. So I got this up. So if somebody leave a comment on Facebook, I will hit you up over here as well. Oh man, coming to the stage, the man that collected 64 magnums. He went back at least 64 times with Invicta. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. Just finished barbecue, just finished eating, just took a nice shower. Now I'm just ready to battle it out.
It's a high quality watch for the average people. Okay, so Alita, and bro, before you even jump into that, what you were about to say. So the comment, I just got one maybe 13, 14 hours ago. Why the comment was, why waste your money on these right here? Why waste your money? And Alita, you put in there, people ask me all the time, I only wear Invictus because it's a high quality watch for the average people. So Alita, I hit you with this. There are people that, and I'm not trying to stir no foolishness, but there are people that feel like Invicta as a company is not worth your time. It's just not. So Vic, what you about to say, man? What you got, bro?
With what? Today? How I'm feeling?
Yeah,
I'm feeling good, man. We just barbecued and just ate, took a nice shower, got a nice cleanup for this discussion we're gonna have.
Hey, I always appreciate you being on here with me, man.
I know. And that target that's been on my back since May. Come on, you know about that. Let's make it bigger today. Let's make it bigger. But I'm doing good. How are you?
So yeah, so the topic, hey, you know what? And that's cool, bro. Because here's the deal. And let's talk to the elephant in the room. Everybody does okay. For the people that have no idea what Vic is talking about, me and Vic share something in common. We got this the same night. This is called a Magnum. And
that's for my X-Wing.
What you mean? I just pulled it out for the show.
You told me you didn't know where my X-Wing was.
I did not. I told you.
You smoking troll.
I mean, I don't smoke.
The other one that like that.
It's in the case.
But I asked you that a while ago for my X-Wings, and you told me you didn't know where they were at.
I didn't until I looked in.
Permission to show this today?
Did I have to ask permission?
Oh, definitely.
He's got permission. I told him it was okay.
See? That's why Magnum suck.
The target got bigger.
I'll get to her later. She knows I will.
Magnum suck.
And she got something in her collection. Go figure.
I want that for a bet, so don't quite. I didn't go buy it.
Okay.
What's up?
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
There he is.
What's going on, Mr. Vic?
What's up? What's up, DK?
Doing good.
Man, hey, bro, it's always good to see you.
Yeah, I'm done with school for the time being, so I just wanted to announce that and celebrate.
Nice.
Yep. Hey. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I lost sound. I can't hear anything.
I lost sound too.
Okay.
There we go.
Wrist, okay.
You jealous because I did a wrist shot?
I took it off the wrist, but I'm rocking Purple Label Boat Zeus from the event.
Okay, nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm seeing you a light.
Yeah, I need a light. It is what it is. But this was on. So yeah, it's not real though. It feels cheap. It's not really real.
What?
Right. I'm rocking Hamilton khaki field watch.
Ooh.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, nice. Boy.
Hey, Don Juan.
What's up, John Juan? We got a lot of heavy hitters in here, man. Let me see.
There we do.
What's up on Facebook? Let me see. I'm gonna make sure. Hey, Facebook, how y'all doing?
Oh yeah, I gotta say hi. Hold on. I got Don Juan or Godfather Willis. What's going on? I'm just saying hi to everybody. Nightwing, and then everybody else. Good to see y'all here. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Yes, that's right. Hit that like.
Yeah.
Yup. So yeah, like, and you know what? I've talked to DK about this before. We've had these conversations before, but I just want to share with you guys, in the past month, I've never received this many comments about me showcasing Invicta watches, right? And let's face it, my show, I showcase watches that's from Invicta. I do Aragon, Casio every once in a while, but predominantly it's going to be Invicta, and that's the watch of choice, right? But for this comment,
You know what you tell
when you say a watch isn't real, when a watch isn't real. So I wanted to just say this, and I did some research. I already knew this already, but if you go to Google right now and you type in top 10 watches, period, just don't say nothing else. Just put top 10 watches, and I'm gonna tell you the first watch that pops up, or watch company, is the Rolex. It's Patek Philippe, Audemars, Omega, Tag, JLC, Cartier, Vacheron Constantin, Breitling, Seiko, Blancpain, Panerai, Breguet, Hublot, and the list goes on and on. I actually just named off 11, just rattled off 11. Now, all of those watch companies, Rolex being one of the more innovative watches, because they had one of the first watches that was water resistance. I can't remember the lady that swam across a large channel of water, but it was recorded in time that they had the first date changing function on the watch. And the price point has always been high, even back in 1905 when they were originally founded, and it wasn't called Rolex then, so I don't know how that works. But
I'm gonna say something in
what's that?
the top 10 watches.
Top 10 watches. What does yours say?
You have Rolex number 1.
Rolex was number 1.
They got number 5.
So in this, okay, so she just looked up the top 10 iconic watches of all time.
I put top 10 watches that came up.
Okay, so the top 10 iconic watches, the first one is Cartier, JLC, IWC, Patek, Rolex, Breitling, Rolex Submariner. Oh, they're going through actual watches. So we got the Omega Speedmaster. So that was just breaking down the actual particular watches. Yeah, Leader said Invicta forever.
Number 1 over here, the top 10.
So
known luxury watch brand.
Known luxury watch. You know what? And I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to debate these luxury watches, because, dude, a lot of Rolex. I mean, not the Pro Diver is a homage to the actual Submariner, and I'm like that. Y'all know that's one of my favorite watches, but I don't get it because it looks like a Rolex. Get it? Right. I like diver watch. I like the dive style watches. I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. But I'm gonna let you guys. I mean, how do you guys feel about this? Because you guys are under the same scrutiny.
You know how I feel. Look, there's no need to compare. It's comparing apples to oranges. But when you're telling me that this watch isn't real, why? What's not making it real? Is it the Invicta that's not making it real? What about this Grand Diver that's got an NH35A in it? The same movement Seiko's got in it. So you're telling me because it's got Invicta, it's not real, but if it said Seiko, it'd be real? So I think the name of Invicta just, it aggravates or it upsets. I don't know what it does, but it's enough with the comparisons. There's no, you know what I mean? So to say that it's a fake watch, it's not real. Let me put it this way. I had a guy at work a couple weeks ago talking about houses. And he said that my townhouse isn't real because it's not a singular house. Now, I said to him, I said, "Are you stupid?" I said, "How is my house not a house? Because it's a townhouse, because it's connected? It's a house. It's 1,920 square feet of a house." I said, "How big is your house?" He said, "Oh, it's like about 1,000 square feet." I said, What are you talking about? Because your house is singular. It's got a little property. I got that too. And I got a beautiful deck. I just out there all afternoon. Nobody bothering me. Mm-hmm. So it's just the comparisons have to just, if people aren't happy, complaining or comparison, you know what I mean? It's again to each their own. And every watch I have is real to me. Bolt Zeus is real to me. this Pirates Caribbean NH35A automatic. It's real to Janet. It's actually her watch. It's real to her. It feels real. If I slam it on a table, it's metal. It's gonna make a noise. It's steel. It's real. So I don't understand that comment. I wish that guy was here so he could elaborate on what that comment means.
Yeah. Tony Woe chimes in. He says, I'm an artist, and in my opinion, Invicta is the most artistic and stylistic timepiece. Okay. DK, you was about to say something, bro. I see it on your face.
I would say so that statement, Invicta is not a real watch. I would say Invicta is not a real watch just as much as watch people aren't real people. Like watch people,
that's pretty good.
You know, like, so you've got normal people, like the regular general population of people who just exist and do normal people things, right? And then you've got people like us, the gremlins, the trolls that live under the bridge that do nothing but accumulate watches and look at specs and look at all these like measurements and stuff. And we've like people like us, fake, not real people, have established like such a high standard of what to expect in our opinions and everything. So like those are the answers we're getting from people like that, you know. And it's I think when you get into that whole opinion-based subjective topics, like you're gonna how do I say it? It's almost like confirmation bias. Like we're asking a question that we already know what people are going to answer outside of the Invicta community, you know? Like, so I don't agree with that statement.
That's just a stupid statement.
Yeah. But I understand that was the statement that was made, you know, like that we can't change people's preconceived perceptions of it that they have already, but we can change how they look at it moving forward by how we act around them. You know what I'm saying? Like how we.
Well, you know what, DK, I'll tell you this, and quite honestly, and for those that don't know, so Vic is on Instagram, and his chat is private, right? But if he accepts you as a friend, then you get to see all the watches he posted. DK, which is actually, I'll say, and I'm not just saying this because he's up here, he's a great freaking YouTuber. He's a great content creator and a great reviewer.
I'm fantastic. I am.
He's the best. He's awesome. You know, he didn't pay me to say this either. But if you go and look at it, he will tell you, he'll give his honest opinion of the watch and say, hey, this something like the bracelet. You know what I'm saying? The bracelet, it don't work for me, but that's just me. You may love the bracelet. He will say that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I can go to his channel and look at it and don't have any problems with it, right? I have a problem with going to the Time Teller's channel or not so much the Urban Gentry. I never had it on the Urban Gentry. I can leave a comment and like nothing will happen. Mm-hmm. He'll either like it or he'll say thanks for watching or whatever. But the not Urban Gentry, but the Time Teller, he got goons. He got people that when I went over there and made a comment, and I didn't make a negative comment, I was just talking about this watch. And then the next video he made was an Invicta slam comment. And I said something to the effect, I was like, well, if you are going to be reviewing and saying this about the watch, it's one thing not to like it, but don't be giving out false information. Like that one guy that was giving out these fake prices. There's no such thing as a $19,000 Jason Taylor. No such thing. Man, you lying, bro. Like I said, look, Invicta can do bad all by itself. And I don't have to defend it, but I was like, what if somebody wants to get into this brand? What if somebody wants to, like, and they say, oh, wait a minute, Invicta got $10,000 watches over there? Now, I will say, Invicta has a number 1 Sabacua number 3 with diamonds with an NH35. It's signed by Lalo. It's the number 1. It's $9,000 over there in is it Pennsylvania? It's one of those stores out there. I saw that $9,000. Now, if you buy 2 watches, you can get four more after that. But you're definitely gonna pay $9,000 for that watch. But for the most part, anybody that's buying watches, like right now, Shop is on. You can drop $250 and get 2 watches. That's just, I mean, that's what even without a coupon. But if you just happen to talk to Vic hold up, you over here. If you talk to Vic, he can drop a 35% off coupon
Yes.
in your little message board, and then
Yeah.
you can go over there.
And a 30. I got a 32.
Willis says, I have people ask me, why do I sell Invicta at every store? Man, look, Willis, if you like Invicta, if that's your fancy, then that's just what it is.
That's right.
But the comment and DK, I promise, listen, bro, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? We already know the answer to this thing. You know, however, I may do another video until you people that's commenting are comfortable enough to come up, and it's you're not even pleading your case. What's the alternative? What other options do you have? Because you dropped that comment and you never said, hey, you should get a real watch, like, and I'm still waiting for you to drop it. Like, what's the other option?
Because they're worrying, buddy. They're worrying. They're keyboard warriors. They're somewhere, who knows where, in mommy's basement. You know, potato chip crumbs on their chest. You know, no life. They have nothing else better to do. To back something up, okay, is one thing. When you're putting a comment down, you're not backing it up. To me, it's just false words. Like, I could back up my house comparison to that guy's house comparison.
Trying to argue opinions is like watching two blind men fight which color is better.
Right.
That's really what
you know, it's the same thing. Like, I said it 1,000 times before too. It's like, I might drive one car, you drive another car. That means my car's not real because it's a Hyundai and your car's real because it's a Chevy. I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. What are we talking? Leave a comment, say, the watch isn't real, but like you said, you should try this, you should try that. He just dropped that statement, or she dropped that statement, and that was it. Walked away. So
Godfather says real equals actually existing as a thing or acquiring in fact, not imagined or supposed. Which, well, okay, I'll put it to you like this. Because if I had to read between the lines, I would have to say, you know, based off of just previous conversations, people don't like the marketing behind Invicta because they say, man, they're like boosted up MSRPs, and everybody knows, everybody, even the people that's complaining about it. If Invicta says this watch is retail at $1,900, but it's on sale for $168, and you're upset with the, well, why they're trying to sell it for $1,900, but it's $168. Who cares? It's $168. Buy the watch and shut up. Like, put it on your wrist. Like, exactly. You're not paying $1,900, dude. I mean, you know what? It is suggestive retail price for that watch. A watch in that caliber may cost across the board $1,900 or $600. I mean, let's keep it for a whole buck. What was that? Aragon just posted two watches. That one with the eagle on it, and then
I forget the other one.
What was the other one? It was it wasn't Meteorite.
No, I forget it.
Tourbillon. It was Tourbillon.
Tourbillon
with the automatic, and it's Seagull, right? So how many let me ask you guys this. How many watch manufacturers are out there? Like, I mean, I think I can rattle off at least 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? You got Seagull, you got Solita, you got Etta,
Ronda,
you got
Automac. Or
just any watch company. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a number of watch companies, but when you say the watches are real, well, guess what? Invicta used Seagull movements for their tourbillon. Got one in this one right here.
Ooh, it's a beautiful one. That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? You remember? So I know you know this one right here.
Yeah, I know I do. You know I do.
And then Seiko. So if you guys go in my comment section, the last video before this, go down, and I can't remember the young man's name, or it may be a woman. I'm not sure who, and I don't want to be sexist, but you left a comment that why waste your money on Invicta when you can buy Seiko? Well, guess what? I like trains, right? I like this particular YouTuber because I think he's dope, but he used to own this right here, right? Guess what's in here? A Seiko movement. If you can buy a Seiko for $168. And you know, the one thing I do want to say is I don't want anybody to feel a need that, oh man, I got to save up money to buy this Seiko just to be accepted. Well, look at a time teller video. I think he did it 5 years ago. He said somebody left a comment for him. He bought a Seiko, and they said, well, why'd you buy a Seiko when you could have bought a Rolex? Well, he bought a Rolex, and they said the Rolex ain't even real. That's fake. You can't win with y'all. You cannot win. You know what I'm saying? The man went out and bought. He said, okay, well, let me go buy a Rolex. Bought a Rolex. You said it was fake.
See, that's my point. That's my point. Like the watch you showed it, and this Grand Diver with the Seiko movement in it. If it said Seiko on it, nobody would be complaining. But because it says Invicta on it, people are complaining.
Oh,
it's just the name. It's just the name.
What's up, Dave? Godfather said unicorns are real, horses are not. Question is, do we really care? Are we giving power to people that should not matter to us anyway? You know what, Don Juan? Here's the deal. It really don't matter. It really don't matter. It really don't matter, because at the end of the day, I'm surrounded. I got a 12 slot case right to my right. I got an 8 slot to my left. I got a 3 slot Invicta dive case with watches in it. I do, however, have people will either email me or they inbox me and say, well, what's wrong with this watch? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, well, I saw such and such. I seen these videos where these people saying Invicta's a terrible company. And I'm like, well, it's not. I've been like, that's why I do reviews. That's why I will get, matter of fact, that comment where somebody said in my chat, what grown man wears Spider-Man or a character watch? Well, have you ever heard of Comic-Con? Have you ever heard of Marvel? Have you ever heard of Disney? These are companies that Invicta is actually, that has a partnership with. You know what I'm saying? So I collect it. I actually have on Marvin the Martian. I dig it. I got Benny the Bull on my hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I like to do. And for people that's coming through, I don't want you to ever feel that buying an Invicta, and again, I do not work for Invicta. I don't work for Aragon, Seiko, nobody. I work for me. You know what I'm saying? But I do collect these watches. And I don't want you to feel embarrassed or feel like, because somebody like the Time Teller or somebody that has a channel that got 160,000 subscribers, they know what's best. And even in this list, if you put in the best watches on the planet, and if Invicta doesn't show up, you feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I should get it. That's what my biggest thing, that's my takeaway. And I hope people get that from this video. Hold up, I missed the comment. What happened?
Come on. He still wears underoos.
It's not suggested in retail stores.
Funny.
Hey, what's up, Tanya? Hold on, let me get to that comment. Sister T.
It's towards the bottom.
Haters are going to hate. Just wear what you like and forget the rest. And I hope people are like, I hope you guys listening to these comments.
Yeah, but they won't.
He said photos are needed. I still wear underoos. Hey, man, and you still eat cereal out that Cool Whip bowl,
yeah,
man.
He sure does.
Yeah, I agree.
He plays those games with
care. Yeah, I agree. We shouldn't care what the big, like, large YouTube channels say, because, you know, my point earlier, watch people aren't real people. Like, watch YouTubers aren't real people. You know, they're watch YouTubers, and they go with the flow. They go with what companies send them. They go with the highest bidder, and they have unrealistic expectations that don't match the rest of the population. You know, so whatever they're saying is just a moot point. It's just show and tell.
Yeah, well, that's like I said. I mean, DK knows this, so does Trap and probably half the people in here. I found DK one night. I was just on YouTube strolling, and an Invicta review came up, and it was him. And I watched the whole thing, and he was honest about it, back and forth. And I said, appreciate your honesty, blah, blah, blah. You had some good points, bad points. And I started following right away, because that's the way to do it. The way he did it, the way he did his review was what is to me the proper way of doing a watch review.
You'd be surprised, though, even with what I like to consider as unbiased and fair, some people take that super personally. They like take offense to it, even though I say like, hey, this is just my opinion. And then they go like, well, how dare you have an opinion? And so actually, for me, that's sort of what's pushing me away from Invicta is, well, from any brand really, are people like that, you know, the gatekeepers. So, you know, I think, I'm not saying Invicta is like free of guilt. They've got their own. Yeah, they've got their own issues.
They do.
But, yeah,
we all have issues with them, but
yeah, as far as the statement goes, like get a real watch.
Right.
Like that's. I don't know. You can't really say something like that and not have some kind of backing argument. You can't just say that and then walk away and and not have any kind of points to defend that statement.
But see, that's just the thing, bro, is while we're talking about this, right? For example, and I know, hey, guess what? You people out there that don't like Invicta, I'm about to really show you something that's going to piss you off. Look at that right there. Woo, look at that, man. Look at all of that. Facebook, whoever just did that thumbs up, how you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Look at that. Now, why would somebody wear something like this? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll tell you, because they spent their money to buy it to put it on their wrist. And that's that. I actually got this watch from Yonkers event on a rag tag sale. And if you bought anything from Invicta stores, hey, I'm gonna tell you this. It'll make you run to Shop HQ, because sometimes, bro, them prices kill you.
Yeah.
You be like,
Ooh. Yeah,
I ain't got $800 for that.
You can't think about it like that, because you'll never buy a watch at the store.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. You be like, but
right. So when you do the buy 2 get 4, you gotta kind of take in. Okay, divide. Okay, I paid basically $200 for each watch.
And
then it's mentally more. It's a lot more acceptable, because you can get that watch even on online stores right now for a crazy price.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that right there. But you know what's crazy is, if you do the research, they're owned by different companies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole different group that owns the InvictaStores.com versus Shop HQ. Now, AL is the CEO, true enough, but like, there's different entities, so the price points are different. So like, you can't get Invicta Europe prices are different than ours. Invicta, like in South America, their prices are different, slightly. But at the end of the day, you buy what you want to buy, right? You like what you like. And again, if you don't know, that man Vic in the middle just bought 64 freaking Magnums.
Nice, congrats, man. I guess, congrats.
Yeah, hell yeah. What do you mean, I guess? That thing, that took me, that was a goal and a half. And man, I finally conquered it. Finally conquered it.
But Trav, I think you've also, here, I'll let you read your thing.
No, I was looking at what Larry was saying.
Okay.
Said later for the haters. I like that, man. I think that'd be a good topic for a show. Later for the haters. I had Invicta watches close to 10 years. You guys are the reason for me starting my collection, which 10 now. Keep up the good work, Trav. Yeah, hey, look, pace yourself. Don't put yourself in a bad situation with it, but like enjoy. Especially right now, we're in a recession, y'all. We're in a recession. You know what I mean? So let me see, what was you about to say, bro?
It's like, there's no way around it. Like, this watch hobby or this watch collecting, no matter where you're at in it, it's a luxury thing. It's something that we don't need to do, but we live in such wealth that we can enjoy these things. And, you and I know on a very deep level, and maybe Vic too, because I know you were in the Army. I mean, you've seen some pretty bad places. You know how bad it can get. And so, you and I and Vic, we all really understand what that luxury of enjoying watches really means. And I think for those people who are asking the types of questions that you are, that they're asking you, I don't think maybe they've never seen how bad it can really get, And so they have the luxury to ask a question like, oh, is that a real watch? Because they don't realize some people are out there asking the question, hey, am I not going to die today? And so like when you don't have to worry about that thing, when you don't have to worry about that, you start worrying about things like, oh, is that a real watch or not? So, you kind of got to pity those people, because they lack perspective and world life experience. And they've been blessed enough to only focus on something as stupid as asking if that's a real watch or not,
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Yeah, that was good.
And that's the end of the show, y'all. Thanks for coming out.
That was good, bro. That was real good.
Yeah.
What's up, Facebook? Somebody just said something on Facebook. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Don Juan, let's see. So are people buying for quality or for status? I can tell you this, Don Juan. I spoke with a few people, and my man was like, he just bought a car, and this is a coworker. He bought a car, and he said, man, you know what? I got to get a watch that matches the car that I got. You know what I'm saying? Which is a high-end car. And I was like, well, bro, you know what? You ever thought about buying a watch based on how you feel or what's feasible for you? Maybe a smartwatch is good for you, but if you want like a mechanical watch, what were you thinking? He said, well, you know, I would like to have a Rolex. And I said, why? I just asked him why. Why would you want a Rolex? He said, because, bro, people see me with a Rolex, dude. They be like, ooh, that dude is doing his thing. I said, and then what? He said, what do you mean, then what? I said, once that joy of them celebrating you for the 30 seconds is over, then what? He said, I guess I'll put it in the safety deposit box and pull it out whenever. I said, why'd you spend 13 grand for a watch though? He said, man, you know, like, it's just the image, bro. He was being dead honest. I said, I showed him, matter of fact, Vic, you were a part of this conversation. What did that man end up buying?
I don't remember.
That was okay. You remember I was at work. I was at work, and you said you just enabled those two.
Right. They bought divers.
Two people.
Yep.
They end up buying. I showed them because I keep my watches on me, man. Like,
they bought two pro divers.
If you got a comment about, okay, the watch you got isn't real, and you're talking about this an Invicta watch, let me just show you something. This right here has a Value 7750 in it, right? Invicta can no longer get that because ETA is not doing it. However, they get the next best thing, which is a Salida. Salida movement you can get, and you don't have to spend $3 grand. You don't have to spend $8,000 if you don't want to. If you decide to spend that, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But like this watch right here, a pro diver with, if let's say they had a Salida 200, which I have a Salida 200 watch, that sucker cost me $177, $177 for a Swiss movement. Okay, the watch is stainless steel. It had this particular watch has a sapphire crystal in it. I mean, what are we talking about here?
I guess I kind of got to counter argue for you though, because those watches that you showcased as examples don't speak for all of the other Invicta watches. So I think
they don't.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to like talk down on any of the Invicta watches, but like before I said, Invicta's not guilt-free. I think they do have a lot, in my opinion, not good quality watches. They do have a lot of good ones, but I think they kind of need to standardize it across the board, which I think they don't really do a good job of doing. But yeah,
and I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly because there were, how many people that bought that I think it was last year when they first brought out that X-Wing with the moon phase and the skeletonized dial, there were a number of people saying their crowns fell out, right? You know what I'm saying? And we saw Invicta was just pushing out so many watches. In 2019, they had posted this article that Invicta they were pushing out more than 1,500 designs per year, right? And that's just designs. And they got like 55 patents, and I want to say 1,200. It was like 1,200 designs that got them recognized by different companies, right? One being Hard Rock. Hard Rock, they got this partnership with Hard Rock, right? And that was by Forbes magazine said Hard Rock was one of the best American companies, period, hands down. And Invicta has this thing with them, right? So with them having, this partnership with Marvel, DC, Warner Brothers, and all this other stuff, you would think that Invicta will say, hey, if I have this partnership, I have to put out some good stuff. But there were a number of people complaining like, hey man, my second hand fell off with it. And it was too many people. It was way too many people. Because if you go over to the Facebook groups, Invictaholics, hands down, and Invictaholics, they was like, hey, I just bought this watch and it fell apart. I was like, ooh. there's a quality control issue. Yep. Now, if your argument was, yo, Trap, or whatever you want to address me as, why do you continue messing with Invicta when they have such shabby work? That's complete. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's have a conversation about it. I can talk to you about that. But like when you say, hey, you know, collect a real watch, and I'm sitting here waiting for the rest of it, like, okay, what watch would you recommend? And that is the third time I was like, hey, you have a better suggestion? Like, what are you suggesting? What should I buy during this price point? Can you point me in a direction? Because I can only spend up to $250. What would you recommend? And it's dead silent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me get into these comments. Oh, we got some more people. From beauty and value are in the eyes of the beholder. I said that earlier. Oh, what's going on? Mr. Hargraves is on there. Hey, you know what's funny? Mr. Hargraves in the building. You know what I'm saying? The Invicta vets. You feel me?
Mr. Hargraves.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, I got you on deck, bro. Haters will be haters no matter what you do or where. Gotta just be happy and content with what you like for not everyone else. I agree with you, Cliff. But you do know, I will say this, and I don't know if you've seen this or even researched this, DK. There are a number of trolls on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that. However, there are a number of people that are really affected by that emotionally, and there are people that harm themselves. We were just talking about this on the live stream.
I take it personally. If because like to me, watch collecting is an emotional thing. You know, when I buy something, it's because I like it on an emotional level. I don't just like buy it based off of numbers like a freaking robot. So like, you know, if somebody goes out of their way to just kind of shame me for the choices I make, it's a natural feeling. I don't think that's unrealistic.
You get defensive about it.
Yeah.
Because you think it's an attack on you. That's what it is.
Now I'm not. Am I gonna do something crazy? Like no, but I can understand why. It's because it's bullying, right? It's no different than meeting somebody out in person and making fun of their parents or their, you know, whatever their religion or something. Because you know, to us, watches is sort of not a religion, but maybe you know what I'm saying. Like not a religion, but it's something that we take very seriously. It's something that we enjoy. So it's something that makes us happy. And if somebody's trying to take that happiness away from you, then like, you're going to get emotional about it.
I mean, it's like someone put a comment, Matthew put a comment about cars and stuff. Like he named some high-end cars. Look, it's no secret I work for Volvo. I mean, we put out $90,000 cars. They drive down the road brand new. They're coming back 2 hours later. One won't go over 40 miles an hour because, you know, a stupid sensor might have just something happened or a software problem. I mean, it happens. It happens with everything. I mean, does Invicta have a lot of quality issues right now? Look, personally, I've had one watch since 2017 that I had to send back because it was a problem. Just one.
We got a comment on Facebook. Mr. Hargrave say, why do folks buy Range Rover and their track record is suspect or their electrical system? They buy them because of status, but a GMC has a better track record as far as repairs are concerned. I can tell you this.
He's right.
You Range Rover if you want to, and that thing break down and you ain't got warranty on it, sucks to be you at that point.
Yep. I used to work for Land Rover, so 100%. That's 100%.
So you know.
It is 100%. This way. This is nothing breaking down with a Range Rover. Guy comes in for regular service, pads and rotors all around. You look at almost $3,000.
Ooh.
$3,000. That was then. That's what I did. That's what I did it then, 10 years ago. Could you imagine now with inflation? I mean, you come into my store and buy tires, the 275 4021 Pirellis, they're gonna run you $315 a tire without mount and balance. And I'm selling them every day. Not me. The people up front are, but I'm giving them out every day.
Tony Woe said, after I moved out my mama's house, I thought I could buy one. I could wear what I want.
Tony's always got something like that, right?
Hey, man. Tanya was like, I buy for style. Love being in the ocean with a sass. And I don't know if you ever been in the water with a sass, it has a whole different look on it, man. But yeah, with a SAS, and kids ask me
Well,
what
see,
time it was.
Right, you made a good point there too. Like, I'll go back to my Magnums. I just love that style of watch. I'm sorry if people don't. I do. I love that style of watch. To me, there's nothing that looks like a Magnum. That's why I'm so attracted to it. But as far as like the other, going back to the quality, look, you're telling me that Rolex doesn't have quality problems, Seiko doesn't have quality problems. You may not hear about it, but nothing is start to finish, no problems. Otherwise, like Matthew said, there wouldn't be warranties on it. Nothing's that guaranteed.
So Kimon said he had an issue with the buy two get four.
Yeah.
Because this, I mean, if you break it down, I mean, they got one where you buy one, get one. You know what I'm saying? But you still going to spend like $400.
Yeah, you're paying regular retail for that.
Yeah, you're going to pay regular retail for it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got $1,500. And you know what? I tell people this. When I used to sell watches at Case Jewelers, somebody would come in and say, hey, I would like to get a nice watch. You know, I'm like, hey, what's your budget? Tell me where. He'd be like, well, I don't want to spend over $2,000. And I'm thinking to myself, I was like, you want one watch or you want multiple? He said, I can get multiple with. I said, yes, you can get multiple watches, man. Just depend on what you like. Because aesthetically speaking, some people don't care about movements. I'm telling you, people can care less about movements. They just want a watch that looks good. You know, and then if you happen to tell them about, you know, the history of the watch and stuff, they may care a little bit more. But most people that bought from me was like, they're either brand specific, like Citizen. They were down with Citizen flat out. Like, nope, that's all I want is Citizen, because my mom owns Citizen, my grandma, my dad, my uncle, and that's all I'm gonna get. Just like somebody that buys Ford or Chevy. It's in the family. It could be like you could be buying the worst car ever. You know what I'm saying? I know there's people, I don't know in the chat if you like Chevy or not. I know I'm pretty sure some people that follow, you don't like Chevy. I guarantee you, it's people that don't like Ford or Hyundai. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you get some people just they gravitate towards either what they like or what they know or heard of. You know, and if all you hear is Invicta's putting out a bunch of bull crap. Now let's be clear. And DK, I just want to be clear on this one. I'm be honest, bro. Some of the new stuff that they got, I can't get with. I can't. That's why I gravitate towards some of that older stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that Kimon got in his collection. Dude, that's the goal. Is like, okay, how can I get my hands on some of this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I want to go. eBay is one spot that you can go to. And yeah, it's pricey, some of it, you know, but it's how bad do you want it? Let me see. What did Jesus say, Vic? I give you 1723. Ooh, for all 64.
Hey, I don't know what Jesus is smoking down there in Texas. Must be that heat
smoking. Heat smoking. Good time.
No, I didn't stroke out. I put the camera down because I had to grab a cold one, a nice cold stout.
Okay.
Yeah, all that stuff though, like, you know, you realizing you like the older stuff, you know, like your preferences, movements, aesthetics, all that stuff. That's all. It's a personal, I don't want to say journey, but it is kind of a journey. When we're talking about watch collecting, it's completely personal, and everybody kind of reaches their destination at their own pace and at their own speed. And you know, like going back to that question, you know, is Invicta a real watch? You know, get a real watch. Those are people trying to like force their current position in that journey onto you, you know, and it just doesn't work that way. And they don't understand that. They need to understand that like people have their own speed and how they go about things. And some people don't want to move forward. Some people don't want to go backwards. They just want to stay where they're at. You know, and that's perfectly fine because it doesn't affect, it literally affects nobody, you know, except the person enjoying the watches.
That's right.
But yeah.
Well, you know what, DK? I mean, for the people that have those strong feelings about you want the smoke, I'm gonna just say you want all the smoke. Well, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to beef with you. I don't want to go back and forth. If you want to troll, man, look, go do it somewhere else. I want you to give me some options, though. You know what I'm saying? If you're telling me that the watch that I collect and let me do this, piss somebody else off, or just make somebody go, ugh, why would you pick that watch?
Yeah.
This right here, another heavy hitter, which I got this from Invicta. Shout out to Ryan Johnson. This watch right here, why would you wear something like this?
Because you like it. That's why.
Oh, look. You see how much real estate that thing takes up on the wrist? But I tell you what, I just enjoy this watch so much, man. It's beefy, it's heavy. You got the little chingly chain noise on it.
Some people can't stand that you found happiness with that thing, and they still have not found happiness with their own
what's up, John?
watch, you know, it just doesn't make sense to them.
What's up, John? I see you in there. Can I continue upsetting you people that really don't like Invicta? I look, I would promise that this is the last one, but it's not. Here's one that I know that for sure that you would definitely hate. Look at that. Hey, that's a YouTuber, a guy that he said, "What the F is this?"
Yes. I sent you that link, remember?
But let me tell you what it is, sir. If you ever come across this live, this is called a boat Zeus, right? You see the cabling in there and all of the graffiti, the same stuff they be spray painting on cars and stuff if it's there for too long. Heavy watch. It sits off, I would say, what you think, maybe 18 millimeters off the wrist, maybe probably more than that. But it's like that thing thick. But if the question comes up, why? You know what I'm saying? I can match this up. You see that? You see how well that matches up with my Windy City Bulls hat? I enjoy it. And you said something earlier, man. It is a journey. And one thing that you guys miss out on, that have these comments. How many times did I come? I came to New York twice, right?
Yeah.
I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been down to Tennessee for a collector's event. I drove all over the place, and guess what happened? All of us enjoyed each other. We broke bread. We got to know about each other's families and stuff like that. DK came from behind the camera, finally. You know what I'm saying? And it's outside of that, and this is for there was an Invicta collector said, I do not buy Invicta for those warm and fuzzies. And I've been saying this for a couple of years because that comment was 3 years old now. But there was a number of people that agree with him, like, yeah, I don't buy Invicta watches just to say, oh, I'm a part of the Invicta family. Well, some of us do. Some of us do. And that's cool. If you don't, that's fine too. What's up? Let me see what's going on Facebook. Thank you guys for being here for Facebook. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Much love for everybody that's chiming in over there.
And I keep thinking about that question, get a real watch. I don't know if this is a similar comparison, but you could say like respond to them like, why did you marry that person? Marry a supermodel, marry a real person, and it's like, maybe that's too far, maybe that's too extreme. I don't know, but I kind of look at it that way.
No, it's not, because you could do it with anything, DK. Like I said, the guy compared his house to my house. People do it with everything.
Yep.
That's how it is. It's how
hey, come on. They are using Salida 500s. There is I don't know when they're coming out though. So there's a Pro Diver that's supposed to be coming out. They actually put one in the Gladiator, and I want to say the Flying Fox, which I didn't agree with that. In the Thermal Glow, I don't agree with that. I feel like Invicta has marketed to a number of people that really like those quick and not in-your-face designs. And there's a crowd for everybody in Invicta. And I think Invicta does a good job of like really satisfying they blanket everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? If you like vintage pieces, they still got vintage. It's something for everybody with Invicta. But then when you come to somebody like Kimon, there's a great deal of Kimon style collectors. And what I mean by that is, I'm not talking about his millionaire smile. I'm just talking about, you want a nice timepiece that's well constructed, you know what I'm saying, even throw some AR coating on it. Invicta never throws AR coating on none of their watches, but I digress. But they want nice movements and stuff in there. And it's not to say, hey, look what I got. That's what you like. Kimon is a connoisseur of the finer things, man. Like, Kimon's smooth dude. He's still humble, but his cologne and his watch collection And dude, that smile, because y'all, he is like the sponsor for Colgate. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but awesome dude. And like, there's so many other people that's like Kimon that want those things. And it's like,
Kimon's a closet snob. He's just good at hiding his snobbiness. I know his true colors.
Man, my wife hates
that might get him on here, DK. He might pop in here.
Hey, and if you want to come up, there's the link. Grab it. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome to come up. I do want to invite those people. If you're not an Invicta collector, this isn't an Invicta bashing club. Like a bunch of us are going to bully you or anything like that. We're not doing that. Uh-oh. Speaking of which.
Oh, snap.
Everybody, there we go.
Hey,
everybody get on the knee.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
What's going on,
I'm
brother?
doing good. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Yes,
hey, man.
sir.
Congrats on the Breitlings. Beautiful watch.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. What was that, like a birthday gift to yourself or something?
No, that was in the dive watch raffle.
Okay.
One ticket
at
$36 is what I bought.
What?
You won that watch?
One ticket for $36 won me that.
Oh my God.
Hey man, when you got it like that, I won 2 of this man's waffles with 1 ticket and $20 each.
Yep.
So I know that feeling.
Yeah, but I think there were like 60 spots or something like that.
Yeah.
Look, man, if you're meant to win, you're gonna win if you drop in 1 or 10.
Yeah.
What's up, Tommy? How you doing?
What's up, Tommy? Big time?
What's up, Tommy?
I felt like this was a good show for me to be part of.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Like I said, hey, I want people to come up and don't feel, dude, say what you got to say, man. I got some great people up here on the panel right now, man. So, man, my man, Tommy Big Time is up in here. We got the man with the millionaire smile over there. Come on, Lee. You know what I'm saying? That's Bruce Lee's little brother. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, we've been talking about this. We've been kicking this ball around. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? What's your feeling, man? Come on, I'm gonna start with you.
About like what specifically?
The actual question and where we are with this question about people, I guess, minding our business as far as us collecting Invicta. What you need?
Well, I mean, as far as like it not being a real watch, I think that's kind of ridiculous when you say a real watch, because what is a real watch? I can understand what some people are saying that, and I can understand what they mean when they don't like Invicta, because they kind of confuse current Invicta, some of what current Invicta is putting out with what Invicta put out, 10, 15 years ago. So they tend to lump it all into one, For example, like the graffiti watches and stuff, some folks may not like those. So when they see an Invicta like that, they tend to think all Invictas are like that. So I think that's what part of the issue anyway with some guys that say, get a real watch.
Okay, Tommy. What I know Tommy's chopping at the bits, man, for this one.
So for me, it's a longer story, but my thing was Invicta's what opened the doors for me to become the collector of watches that I am now. Before Invicta, I've always loved watches, but I never owned more than I think maybe 3 or 4 at one time. So I give Invicta credit for opening that floodgate for me, where it was affordable. I was able to get in there. I could get watches that I thought were amazing at the time for a great price. And I think we sometimes can outgrow the brand. And I don't think I've outgrown it, but I think I've definitely got a taste of the higher quality that has turned me on to new styles and new watches that 8 months ago I wouldn't even consider. I was a size snob, and it had to be 50 millimeters or big. And Invicta, Diesel, Aragon are really the only brands that do that. And Invicta has almost every watch that comes out, 48 to, let's say 56 millimeter. So they hit that mark for me. But then Christopher Ward just out of nowhere sent me a watch that was 42 millimeters on that. Like, I'll never like that thing. How that thing in my hand, that crown, so smooth. That bezel, so nice. The finishing. And I just, like, it opened my eyes to a whole new element. And so Invicta has a big place in my heart because there wouldn't be a channel. There wouldn't be this community if it wasn't for Invicta. But I definitely am so anxious now to find out what else is out there and continue to acquire new brands and different watches that Invicta's been put on the back burner for me. And it's nothing against the brand. It's just there's so many watches to experience.
Yeah, and I don't think it.
There's so many watches that he's been showing. Damn, I bought one, the Kraken, the Phoebus from him, because I saw that watch on his channel and I was like, wow, that's a nice watch. And it is. Now it's in my collection.
Yeah.
But I think quality-wise, when you get up to a bigger price range, it's a lot higher. But the quality is amazing when you go up in different styles, different brands, and you're getting stuff that's actually really squishy, stuff like that. It's a whole nother realm that I'm enjoying. It's reignited my love for watches in general.
Okay. And I don't think that invalidates the experience you had with Invicta at all. You know?
At all.
Yeah,
not one bit.
The new watches that you're experiencing, I think the best way to say this is it just hits different.
It does.
It hits different, and yeah, that's the best way to say it. I mean, Dave. Yeah. I mean, I feel like Dave, Tommy, and Kimon are like the three best people to get like a true, genuine criticism of all watches. So like when you hear something from them, that's gonna be the truth. That's gonna be gospel when it comes to watches. Like they don't just blindly like something. If they like something, there's a reason, and they're all objective.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Dave?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on? I'm here.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, congratulations. I didn't even know you got that Breitling, but congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So you pay 36 for it. I'll give you 200.
Negative.
That was a super good win. I was in that raffle too.
You was in that one.
Super good win. I couldn't help myself. I had to get on that one.
Yeah, so did I. I bought one ticket. I said, let me just throw my hat in the ring. Because I win, nice. If not, it's $36. I'm out. And I was sitting in this very chair right here when the raffle went live. And when I saw it getting to my name, and it was getting close to my name, I'm like, stop. And it was on my name. I'm like, stop. And it stopped, and my name popped up. And I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. I purchased another leather strap for it from Breitling for the watch. The same one that I posted in the picture for it, but I could not believe I won that watch. I jumped up. I was like, I won. My wife thought I won the lottery. Because when I told her it was a watch, she was like, oh.
Wow.
Hey, that's how I felt when I won the Magnum and the SAS on Tommy's. It's exactly how I felt. Especially the Magnum.
He had just put that money in too. That's the crazy thing about
on the second one. On the second one, I put in at 10-7 on the SAS.
Wow.
What y'all got on the wrist?
Right now,
Purple Label Zeus.
Dragon.
Hamilton.
I got that Sabaku number 6, which that video is coming out Tuesday. The review of this thing.
What you got there, Tommy?
Sea Dragon.
Sea Dragon. Oh yeah. I know Kimon got me wearing that Breitling.
What's up,
no,
Trey?
I'm not wearing it now. Actually, I don't have anything on now. I was just washing something, so I took it off to put it to the side when I was washing something.
And
I got
you know what?
Let's see. This is the Alpina.
All
right.
Of course it is, because you always got something nice.
There you go.
I saw your comment. You said, you talking about me? Yup, I'm talking about you. You know I am. Hey, Dave, legit. But I do want to make a comment. Alita and any ladies, the ladies, you guys are more than welcome to take over this show. Wifey can start the thing, and the ladies can take this thing over.
I'm gonna take over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know. You gangster, okay?
Gangster.
So
Hey,
my thing is this, y'all. Is stop. Don't come in with that. Don't come in with that. So this is my thing. Is I'd much rather the ladies come in because the community don't know that you guys are out there like that.
I don't know nothing about no watches.
And I really would like, outside of anything else, I would love to have some more ladies step up for some battles. OV, I called you out. You supposed to be going. I know I see Lady DG. You were supposed. I asked you and you did not look. I told you, Lady DG versus OV in a watch battle. And
hey man,
OV,
if you're scared, you're scared. Just say it. You know.
OV. Last time I checked, I mean, you be giving me the business. I ain't think you was scary like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I mean, you know, look, if you scared, you go to church, so you shouldn't be fearful. You know what I'm saying? You say you got the Lord on your side, so what are you scared of? But I digress. Other than that, I got some of the heaviest hitters in the watch community, man. We got Tommy Big Time on here, which Tommy, I do want to address. Now why y'all so loud? Wait a minute, I don't care about that. I'm live and y'all loud. Okay, we understand that, but I'm live. Thank you for just waving. Man, he got respect. Thank you, sir. So you're not in the jungle. Get out of here.
Hey, FYI, they found the little boy.
Oh yes. We were live yesterday and we were looking for a friend of the family. He was missing for a few days. They did find him this morning. He's safe back at home.
Awesome.
Don't know the details of how they found him, but they did find him.
That's the most important thing.
Yep. So that right there was a blessing. That was the first thing she told me this morning. I was like, because man, yesterday there was a bunch of us walking through the city. One of our news personalities, she put it on her page and they was blasting it all over the city. So, I mean, everybody was looking for this kid. So yes, he had been found.
Good to hear, man.
Yup. Let me see. Lady DG, it would be an honor. She's one of the reasons I started collecting. And Matt C, what's going on? And thank you, Facebook. What's going on, Darren? I see you over there. James Hargrave is still over there. Matt Campbell's over there on Facebook. Let me see. Some people because it allows them, because Invicta has camaraderie among the collectors. It does. It does. There is a huge camaraderie amongst the collectors and some of the partnerships, man. You know what? I saw a video. Who was able to go to a Shaq event? I don't know if anybody's been to a Shaq Invicta event yet.
Well, I know he's going to be at Times Square September 3rd.
Okay. That's gonna be big. That place is gonna be. It's already packed out there. That place.
It's gonna attract too many people. So I don't know if I'm even gonna bother. But
isn't it the holiday weekend?
What? Huh?
That's the holiday weekend, right?
It's the holiday weekend, so Times Square is gonna be popping.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I can guarantee you this one thing. Even if I could come out there, I wouldn't. I'll pass because New York City. I mean, Times Square is already packed. But to have them many people, and then I saw the Monkey Pops thing is jumping off. I'm good, man. I don't nobody bumping up against me. I'm cool. I see Shaq on the flip side. I actually invited Shaq to this forum. I mean, I know it was a long time. But I was like, huh?
You just called Shaq up on his phone and was like, hey.
No, I just sent him an Instagram message.
Yeah, he's got a personal connection with Mika.
Trap's got it like that.
Yep.
I was like, yo, if you ain't doing nothing tonight, man, slide by. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, he got me on red, I guess. I don't know.
Matter of fact, Tommy, this is the Kickstarter I mentioned. This is what it looks like.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dual crowns. What's the second crown do?
It turns the bezel, right?
Yeah, the internal bezel.
Yeah.
Internal rotating bezel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's similar. It's similar to to the one that Trap that had what was that second hour watch that you had, Trap?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to that one.
Yeah, they're called was it super compressors? Compressor style watches? Yeah.
I got a Sal super compressor.
Yeah.
Looks a little different, but same concept.
Gotcha.
Well, in speaking of which, I mean, I reached out to second hour. I was like, yo, do you want this watch? Because I'm gonna add it to my collection if you don't want this watch back now. I was supposed to just do a review of it and send it on. I reached out to the guy that sent it to me.
Hey man, that sounds like a personal problem. I would just hold on to it. You know, don't sell it.
Hey,
just hold on to
bro,
it.
it's already fitted to my wrist, bro. What you mean?
If they want it back, they'll ask for it. But until then, just enjoy it.
And I've been wearing it. I can do a second review and tell you what I think about it.
On that comment,
for review, you gotta wear it. That's the only way you can do the right review, right? You gotta. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, OV on here. Where OV at?
She's in. Yeah, she's in.
Okay, so somebody must have called you, OV. But I'm just saying like this, OV. You need to go ahead and oh, hold up, y'all. Hold on. I'm losing power. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Losing power. What do you got? Tamika's apple?
No, I'm sitting outside. I got this.
That's that Android.
No, it's not. I had to plug in the wrong. I had to plug up wrong.
She heard
Don't
that?
even try. Don't even try me.
Hey,
With
man,
your,
I'm with you. I'm with you when it comes to Androids. Apple is trash.
And her Apple is complete trash because one, she can't even talk on it like this. Her hearing, I mean, the little speaker in there is blown out. She got to put it on speakerphone or attach a earpiece to it. So
DK, our friendship is over.
no, it's not. Because
I'm trying to cook dinner and y'all keep distracting me with your comment.
am I distracting? How am I distracting you?
Just because I'm such a good friend, I will buy you the attachment, the iPhone attachment, so you can plug in headphones to it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Lady DG said Apple is definitely trash. It's better on a salad. First and foremost, OV. I didn't see a response from you about this this battle. Waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? You battle gang.
You blocked. Don't call me none this week.
Wow.
I'm putting you on punishment.
Wow. You blocking sis?
Blocked for 5 days.
Wow, because your old
5 days.
Because your old
5 days and then she got to wear a mask. We treat this like a COVID situation.
Wow. Like this is a hostile situation over your phone.
What you got on that wrist? That's a bright link?
No. The one I posted on Instagram today, the Tobacco Specialty, the JT.
Oh, okay.
Man, you were just waiting for somebody to notice that.
Huh?
You were just waiting for somebody to notice that. You're like,
no.
This?
No, I'm
This
sitting in
thing?
this chair and it's starting to get uncomfortable, so I had to turn the other
I
way.
saw that. He was like, he's like, wait, he twisted. He was waiting.
He was like,
hey, sis said she gonna talk to you tonight. Cut it out. Okay, so OV saying when? Lady DG, all right, so after we get through with this whole live, we gonna talk and then we gonna set it up. And I need some couples to stand forward. And guess what? I wanna say that there was a rematch that's supposed to be happening, supposed to be taking place between some collectors.
I'm in between them, huh? I'm in between them.
I think you see. Hey, you know what, Tommy?
Tommy's referee. Tommy's got to go like this. Keep him away.
And when we do this thing, I'm hopefully Tommy is available so you could be one of the refs, bro. I need Tommy to help me on that one. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
We still haven't heard from Dave yet. What about you?
What's Dave comments on that comment that Invicta isn't real watch?
Yes.
Oh man, that's a rabbit hole. You can go either way on this thing. You can go either way on this. Uh-oh.
We got Don in the leader in the building.
Hey, can you exit out of the YouTube window?
Who?
Don't want. Because then we got an echo.
Is it echo? Okay, yeah, it's echo.
You on YouTube? No. I'm not on YouTube.
No? Okay, I think it's over. Is the echo gone? Okay, I think the echo's gone.
Well, we must
Never
be
mind.
on there because you can see us, but I can't hear nothing.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure. So, Dave D, what do you said it's a rabbit hole?
Yeah, you know, Invicta is definitely a real watch company. Let's get that straight right up front. Now, what they're doing with how they are selling their watches is a different story. You know, and that's how I would categorize it. I can't fault Invicta because I don't know what their thinking is, but I would say that Invicta has put out so many different watches with so many different movements that most other companies use and put in their high-end watches, and you can get it with Invicta for, you know, more than half the price. You know, so I would definitely say that Invicta is definitely it's a good company with challenges, I would say. You know, I don't think they have a real direction in where they're going. They're just kind of bouncing around too much. You know, they're not really stable in a direction. And that's one of my issues with them. I would say at this point for me, I'm not looking to buy because I don't really buy that many anymore unless I'm getting it from someone else.
Right.
I want to see old pieces like most of us do. The new pieces, you know, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but they're just not on the level of what I'm looking for now. You know, I think new collectors, that might be a little bit different because they're still trying to find their way. But as far as the older collectors, we already know what we need and what we're looking for. So I would think that we have a higher threshold as far as what we want. And the things that we want, you can't really get with Invicta anymore. You know, they can't get the movements, they can't do a lot of things. So as far as Invicta being a real watch company, y'all are definitely a real watch company. It's just that I think they have some challenges and they have to figure out what they're going to do in the future. Because right now they're just kind of throwing it all out there.
Man, that's the best description I've heard about this whole topic.
Very well.
But we all agree with that, though. We all agree with the direction
absolutely.
they're going is up. They're going all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place. You know,
that we all agree with.
Absolutely. I think, you know, I can say all of us, we have some old pieces here and there, and a lot of the new collectors, man, they have no idea what these pieces look like, you know, and if we show it to them, they're going to just look at us and say, what is that? You know, this is something that you probably can't get unless you get from one of us. You know, Trap have a few pieces. I have some pieces. Tommy, Timon, all of us have pieces that you can't find anymore. You know, I kind of feel bad for the new collectors, man. I don't mean any harm, but you know, Jesus, man. Gosh.
Hey man, it's no different with cars. Like I feel bad for the generation now with the muscle cars we have available now.
Oh yeah.
Growing up in the 60s and 70s, it's the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know. Oh, by the way, Tommy, I told you already, but I got to tell you, the Tissot, bro. I got to give it to you, man. I looked at that thing hard, bro. I looked at it hard, but I couldn't make it happen at this time, man. I got other things I'm doing, but
no, that was a major milestone for me, man. Major milestone.
Absolutely. But I would say to the newer collectors, man, you know, listen more to the older collectors than, you know, to someone that's coming into the game at the same time you are, you know. Matter of fact, this type of live, you know, listening to Trap, you know, Tommy, you know, and a lot of other people, you know, they're going to tell you some good stuff, you know. Dude, oh my gosh, man. Kimon can pull out some stuff, man, that'll knock your socks off that you'll never see. You know,
so can you.
Yeah, well, you know, come on.
Yeah. You can too. You can too.
But yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
we got a comment from Lady DG. She said, I feel like Invicta's grasping for straws right now, not the same company when I started collecting.
And there it is. Yeah. You know, by the way, Trap, everybody, I cannot see the chat, so I don't know what people are saying. So
okay, I got you, bro. I'll put it up there. Don Juan, man, and the leader. One of the dopest couples, man, like old school couples. And you know what's funny? We were looking through some old pictures, and I have you guys standing by the stage. Y'all was sitting. I'm gonna send it to you. Y'all was standing by the stage, just like looking. I said, "Look there." I'm just looking through all the old stuff, seeing who I missed during like previous cruises, and we were actually sitting in front of Tanya and Hugo. I think in 2018 or 19. I have to go back, but yeah, I'm starting to see some of the people that I know now that I didn't know back in 2018, 2019, which is crazy. So, man, my man Don Juan, you are full of wisdom, sir, when it comes to this collecting thing and just life, period.
Hey, real quick before you guys get started, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go watch the kids, so I'm gonna say goodbye for now.
Okay, man, thanks for coming up, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Dude,
DK.
great episode, man. Really like
Thank
this
you,
stuff.
sir. Thank
you.
you.
Have a great week. Yeah, man.
All right, bro.
Take care, bud.
You have a good one. Thanks, DK, for coming up. Well, it's all on you, sir, Mr. Don Juan.
I think on this topic here of what's real and what's not real, like I said in the chat, we are giving too much power to a few people. Every genre of collecting, someone hates on someone else. I like niche colognes. Somebody might like designer colognes. They will tell me
speaking my language, bro.
But they will tell me that a niche cologne is not a real cologne. I like Creed. Somebody might say, well, it's not, Calvin Klein. It's not real.
If someone says that,
right, but you know what I'm saying?
They don't know about cologne.
Exactly. Every genre of collecting goes through that. Okay, everybody knows I collect pens. They'll tell me a Jean Howe is not the same as a Mont Blanc. Yes, if I could afford $25,000 to spend on a pen, I would buy it. True. And it will, it will grow in value over the years. It will never depreciate. I get that, the same as a Rolex. But to me, the pen is still the pen. It still writes as well. The ink is still the ink. Is good. So I think we are giving too much to these people because it happens to everyone. No matter what you collect. I'm Android for life. Come on now. How many times we you know what I'm saying?
They say the pen is mightier than the mouth or something like that.
But you guys,
I still love you, sis. It's all right. Even though you got an apple, I still love you.
Hey, she just walked out the house.
I was just about to tell you happy birthday again, but I'm not going to do that. Where's my apple people at? Can y'all handle this?
Oh, what you want? What Anwar Weeze? Who his battery's always dead?
Oh, he's at 6%. He won't last a second here.
But you guys understand what I'm saying? It's like we can't give the power to these people for this. We're gonna collect what we want and what we like.
That's right. And that's for you guys. Purple Label X-Wing. I just had to throw that for the ladies out there. For the ladies, represent for the ladies.
Hey, so Alita, I do want to ask you a serious question. What you got there, bro? Wait. Matter of fact, hold up. I'm gonna need both of you guys to put that up. Yeah, put it up.
That's we gotta go with the shack then. Oh, you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna bump you. There you go.
Is this a battle? Is this a battle? Am I seeing a battle?
I'll get the trays. I'll get the trays.
Yo,
go get them trays.
Let me get them trays. I'm ready. I got the trays. I'm ready.
Hey, because I don't know if y'all remember that last year, Alita went and got a gang of watches, man, and towed him up right.
I had
She was
tears
pulling them
all
things
in it.
out.
With his 9 watches. Yeah, he got his 9 watches. He's all right.
Jay
was your
Boogie said he's looking for some liquid pieces, and Invicta don't do that anymore. So you know what? This conversation, we're shifting from that question because that question is invalid. You know, and I just want to tell you in respectfully to the people that drop these comments, you do not give any other information because you didn't give an alternative watch. And secondly, it's like if somebody posts you that question, you know what I'm saying? Because it's obvious that you wear Seiko and Tissot. And I want you guys to look through the comments because the person that left it said real watch, it refers back to Tissot and a Seiko. Now, I got Tommy in here. Tommy has a number of different watches. He's collected Aragon and Invicta, but he's moved on to some other stuff. And you can go over to his channel and see what he's collected. Don't even take my word for it. I'd rather you go over there and look at it for yourself. He's reviewed it and he tells you his opinions of it, right? However, you, sir or ma'am, or group, you never leave any other information besides that. So, like, I don't care about you leaving a comment. Give me alternatives. If you feel there's a Seiko, which Seiko? Because guess what? They got Street Fighter Seiko. You know what I'm saying? They got Ryu, Chun-Li, Blanca, like all these. Which Seiko do you want me to get? You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Even with Seiko and even with people that buy Seiko and collect Seiko, there's this running issue with Seiko about misaligned bezels. How it doesn't line up to the 12 o'clock.
Yes.
You know, right on the dot. And even our hardcore Seiko owners will tell you that that's an issue that they have been having an issue with. So, I mean, you know, while I do have a few Seikos, I haven't had that problem. But, you know, Seiko has its issues as well.
Yeah, hollow end links, potato chip glass.
Right.
The list can keep going. Yeah. But it's just like Invicta collectors become very loyal to Invicta. And that's the same thing as you get somebody that's loyal to Seiko that comes in here and says, "Oh, Invicta, bro, you need a Seiko." That's basically what it is. Invicta collectors don't push Invicta as a brand to other people. You like what you like, we accept all. But other people that are into other brands, they tend to push their brand and say, "Nah, don't do that. Do this." That's where I think that problem comes in.
Yeah.
Only because they know ours is better.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I don't preach the gospel. I don't go around fishing for men. If you want to hear what I have to say and the little bit of wisdom I've accrued, I'll spit it. But I've never ever pushed religion. If you don't believe, and I'm a believer, I'm not going to force you to believe. And that's the same thing with anything, you know. And so that's where I think the problem lies, is that people think, well, because I like it and he likes it, you should like it. And it's a problem if you don't. You like that, which is wrong. And, you know, I delete those comments on YouTube. I see them, report them as spam, or I block them, get rid of them. Yeah, because, you know, we don't need to see that negativity.
Right. No, you're right.
Yeah. And you know what, Tommy, to that, that's why, you know, I like getting information from outside sources. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll go to Urban Gentry and watch his shows. And you know what I'm saying? And I used to watch the Time Teller, but like if I want to comment or ask a question, I don't need these fools coming to me talking like, "Oh, you an Invicta dude." I'm like, look, I'm asking a question about this watch you talking about. Who cares what watch it I have in my collection, man? Get lost with that, bro. Like, and so I just stay away from certain channels that do watch reviews. I mean, if Tommy is, and you know what, it's good that you are doing something different, because now I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me look at this watch. Let me check it out and see if it's something I like. You know what I'm saying? And again, to the people that's leaving those comments, I'm gonna tell you something. If you are going to some of those big YouTubers, sometimes they do pass watches along to you so you can check it out. How about you do that? Start sending, or do a Instagram post of this watch that you want the Invicta collectors, or me, or maybe that was just directed towards me. I don't know, but give some options. Give us some alternatives or whatever. Because I mean, I'm not objective getting another. I mean, dude, I tried the Pagani. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there's some people in the watch world that hate Pagani. I have no problem with it. I got one right here. Now, it doesn't look like the actual Rolex. It's not as shiny as the Rolex version, but it works for me. You know what I'm saying? My E-Guard is, I love that watch, man. And that's a homage to the Richard Mille, which I would never spend $300,000 on a watch, man. You can have that for $500,000. You can.
Right.
What's up, Daddy Dearest? Rob Foster's in the building, y'all. What's going on?
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you being here, Dale. Dale said something about. Hold up, you said something about.
Yeah, Dale said. I didn't forget. I was going to bring it up when we had a pause. That he said that right, the Walmart of watches, and he said that they don't care about quality much anymore, and they're just trying to sell a ton of watches. And I agree with that last part especially. That they're just trying to sell a ton of watches to new people. That has been their formula for the past few years, bringing in new customers. A guy who used to present for Invicta a while back, Michael Davis, after he quit Invicta, after he left, he said he didn't like their direction that they were going in, and part of the reason why was that he saw that Invicta was trying to just market to new customers. And that's where most of their focus was going. And I didn't pay much attention to it until after he said it. And then you watch the shows and you see a lot of, if you're a new customer, for the new customer, if you're a new customer, you hear that theme over and over again. And I think he's right about that. They're really just marketing to new customers.
I agree with that, Kimon. And if anybody knew who Mike Davis is, back in the day, y'all know Mike Davis was the man. Literally, he was the man, him and Tim Temple. So
right.
I definitely agree with what he said.
Yeah, Tim Temple, if you don't know, and Skelton as well. They used to present Invicta. Mike Davis used to work for Invicta and they presented on Shop HQ. And Tim Temple worked for Shop HQ, and he was like the watch guy there. That's where I learned a lot about wristwatches when they would present Invicta, and I would learn a lot about movements. The components of a watch, crystals and things like that, because I had no idea. Before that, I just thought what made a watch expensive is if it was made of gold or if it had diamonds on it. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about movements and things of that nature until I started watching Shop HQ and those two guys in particular.
Yeah, and those two guys, I would say, was probably the best two guys, along with Jim Skelton, that actually knew what they were talking about. Some of the other hosts, they're nice people. They're there to push the watches, but they really don't know. But those three particularly, they knew what they were talking about. When they told you something, you can actually look it up, and it was probably true. So
you know what?
That's it.
Just piggybacking on that, bro. And I tell you what, I've talked to a few collectors, and they have Carl is the newest guy on to Shop HQ, and I think he works for Invicta. I'm not sure, but I can tell you this: they had him, and then there was Ali. They were talking about watches, and I'm telling you, in that Facebook groups, they were lighting them up, man. I'm talking about. They like, yo, these people don't know what they talking about. Why y'all switching over to this, that, and the other? Put RJ and Boom Boom back together. Forget everybody else. Maybe squeeze Kendi in there, but y'all going through these new people, and then y'all putting all these new designs out. And here's the deal: there are a number of people that like the Helios. They like the Thermal Glow. They like the newest. The newest one is the Mammoth. You have two newer, cooler styles, and the list goes on and on. The list goes on. You guys have known, and Tommy hasn't looked at an Invicta in the past 6-7 months. You don't know that there's new styles. I heard you say that.
I see them on Facebook, but I haven't shopped. You know what I mean? Right,
bro. Let me see. I'm getting my first Invicta wall clock, the Pro Diver with soda pop bezel. Yeah, and it's actually a steel. It's not the hard plastic. It's actually metal. But for the collector that, and I feel like I got in such a late time, man. I came in 2014, and I really didn't get serious about collecting until 2017, and that's when I started learning more about movements and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate that now I do have to take a hard pause and be like, okay, what collector's selling a watch that has a 2824 in it, you know what I'm saying? Or like something that's from back in the day, especially Edda. I got one with the Edda. I have a few pieces with Edda movers in them. And I know if I have to get them repaired, I have to send them somewhere else to get repaired. I can't send them back to Invicta because they don't have those parts anymore. You know what I'm saying? So give alternatives, you know, and I can't direct people when they leave comments what to say and what to do, but I'm like, think about what we're talking about here. But I think the biggest argument now that we're having, like taking that with the whole topic of this discussion off the table, we're talking about the new quality of Invicta in the direction or the lack thereof, because the number you guys have already said that Invicta's just throwing it out there, man. It's like a rainbow of watches. And I mean, Don Juan, what was the last watch that you bought, that you purchased?
This one, the Shack.
That Shack?
So, you know, I like the Shack pieces. They fit me better than anything else. The new ones, see, I'm not really feeling a lot of them. I think that one, they're selling their as-is watches at regular price, which doesn't make any sense to me. And two, they're not really coming up with anything that's appealing to me. I lied. That ripsaw with the tritium tubes, I really want that.
I like that one. I do like that.
I need a code quick.
Right.
July 35 watch.
It didn't work for me.
Redeem 30 watch.
It still works. I tried it yesterday. I didn't buy nothing, but I tried it. It worked.
Redeem 30 watch still works?
Redeem 30 watch.
July 35 watch. July JUL 35 watch.
That should still work.
Yeah.
So does Redeem 30 watch for 30 off.
Yeah, I tried it yesterday, and the discount came up. I wasn't purchasing anything. I was just curious.
Hey, Seuss, get out of here. Hey, Seuss, you just bought a watch. Talking about you. Out of here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get watch number 8. You guys are messing me up here. I need watch number 8.
Well, I thought you was watch number 9.
Okay, DC. You and that DC plan.
Yeah.
Wow. 8 watches. Okay.
I tell you what. Let me you know, like I was telling Tommy earlier, that I got that Kickstarter. Now, this was purchased early. The Kickstarter purchase was earlier this year or last year, and it takes that long sometimes for them to build the watch. And that was the Oceanic, but I had also did a Kickstarter on this one, and this was last year or earlier this year too, so maybe January. And this is an Australia's Sea Shade, and that just came. What was that?
It looks like a Benares kind of.
Well, it's an all white dial. It's very, very, very legible. You can see everything. It's pretty nice.
Can you turn it to the side?
Dave always got some heat.
Yeah.
Can you?
That's nice. Okay. In the back.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
okay.
the
Middle class. I like that.
Yeah, you have the extension on the clasp.
Okay.
Oh, like the Hydromax. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I like that because I could see that without my glasses on.
Said it's good information, and you know what? And that's the biggest thing too. And before we leave, one of the biggest things I want for this show when people come up is for valid information. You know what I'm saying? No rumor mill. And Don Juan, I do agree with you. You know, I respect a lot of what you say, man. I consider him an OG in the game of life, not just watches. You can take watches off the table. He's the OG, man. He has a lot of knowledge, man. But just thinking about going forward, I don't want anybody to have any misinformation And I don't want to like to give you a biased, unbiased decision on like saying, hey, buy Invicta, buy Invicta, buy Invicta. Because one, I don't work for Invicta. I just collect it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the different designs and stuff. Secondly, I like watches, period. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I don't care what company it is. And if you have some options, drop them in there, man. I would love to see a comment saying, give me some model numbers, because that's one thing everybody in this panel has done. You drop a model number, they looking it up, and they going to do research. Hands down. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? I much rather do that. Again, if you guys don't know, Tommy, he has Invicta watches still, but he has like completely went in a different direction and started collecting everything else, man. And as he's getting that knowledge, he's putting it back out on us. So you can go check out his videos, and then he goes live on Friday. You know what I'm saying? And having a conversation. So I would encourage you guys to go over there and engage with Tommy on some conversations, ask him some personal questions about the watch while you got him live, instead of just, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's better to talk to him live. He can pull the watch out and show you. You know what I'm saying? Like versus him just doing a video, which I know he's still gonna do, but like it's so much slower when you drop a comment and then you gotta wait for him to come back. Go every Friday. Dude, 8 o'clock. I know it's 8 o'clock for me, which I'm on Eastern time. What time are you on, Tommy?
It's 5 Pacific.
5. Okay. All right. So there you go. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Thank you for that plug.
Hey, bro, look. That's what we're here for, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then everybody else on Instagram, you know, if you want to see the best pictures on the planet, man, go over there and come on. He just take these. He has a personal photographer, man. Like, you know what? I think you may have gotten a photographer from Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? I think the Garrett's allowed you to get the Wakanda photographer.
I take the picture in my car, on my lap, with my watch on my lap. That's how I take it.
Man. That man got skills, boy. That man got, I'm telling you, they got the best.
I got an Android.
That's
you, there you go. That's right.
Android.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, hey, Trap, listen, I got an idea. I think Vic should battle his wife, man. Because I think her collection is nice, man. I think you and Janice, man, should battle. You know,
hey,
I'm just saying.
All Trap has to do is give us a time and day.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that's a done deal.
That's it.
That's a done deal.
Got some heat, man.
Yeah, she does.
That's a done deal.
Yeah, she's got some heat. She certainly does.
Some heat.
She certainly does.
Okay. All right. So you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you another group. Like, you know, because they're paired, right? They run a show together on Fridays, right? I would love to see Tommy Big Time going up against Kev.
That's another good battle. Another good one.
I'm down.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Like this. You gotta go like this, sideways, the fists.
Hey,
hey, come on, you did that good, brother.
Yeah, he did.
We got a lot of the same watches, though. We got a lot of the same watches.
Hey, no, you don't. You got some whole new heat.
You got some new heat, Tommy. Come on now.
Very true.
You got some whole new heat. You got some different stuff. So I'm like, hey, I'm just saying, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I'm down.
Let's make that happen. You know what I mean?
You know, hey Tommy, if you don't want those 7750s that you have, you know, we can talk.
Those Aragons, they're nice.
Hey, Dale said battle at the.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope. Dale said battle at the barn.
We could do that.
Oh, that would be exclusive, bro. That would be exclusive, dude. That would be crazy. Having the people there engaged too. Oh yeah. Hey, K Trey said Kevin is the man, 100%.
How's he feeling? How's he feeling anyway, Tommy? How's Kevin feeling?
So we got a lot of battling to do. We have I am not opposed to the ladies doing a takeover show and you guys running. I won't even be in it. I won't introduce. I won't do nothing. She can do all that. I'm out the way. Because I would love to see that, man, because the lady collectors, man, like in the 3 years that I've been doing this, dude, I can't even tell you how many shows that I've had. I've had a few, like, okay, we had OV battle John, and, you know, wifey showed her one of her 8 watches, but, like, we've never had a woman takeover, so I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And especially your state of collection video just jumped off. Like that thing, everybody was watching that. Like
I know that was so cool. That was so cool. I want some more watches, so I'm ready. I got some I'm ready.
Okay, so we are definitely gonna.
I gotta get my hair did first, then I'm ready.
Okay, hey, look, we can talk offline.
Hold on.
But before we go, I want to allow the panel.
She ain't buying nothing. I bought some for her to show off.
Hey man, you know what?
We a team though. It's us. It's we. His money's my money.
Hey, I ain't even getting in that one.
Nope, leave it right alone.
No, leave it at all. Nope. Look, Dave D look to the side. Dave D like
we got 7 watches.
Oh, you must have lost a watch in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, he had 8. Remember,
yeah, she has a really nice diamond collection, man. That your diamond collection is really hot.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, Jay Jones, if you in the battle, bro, I'm gonna put you up against Anwar. Jay Jones up against Anwar, bro. Like I think that'd be dope. You know what? Hold up, Jay Jones. Since we doing rematches and Weez, if you catch this on the replay, I think you owe Ice Cold Kyle a rematch. You beat him. You beat him last year. You know what I'm saying? He just came in to collect and you smacked him up real quick. So I think you owe that man a rematch. And if you back out and say no, you a coward. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
Like that.
Make sure your phone's plugged in the whole time.
Hey man, I'm just saying, bro. Look, it is what it is, man. I'm putting it out there, man. You say you from Chicago? We gonna see, Southside. We gonna see. If you say no, I'm gonna just put it out there too. Trust and believe.
Well, we gotta get Dave and Kimon at it again too.
So yeah, hey,
well,
yeah, what do you mean no? Of course. Why not?
As long as Kimon don't bring that Breitling with him.
Yeah, cut it out. All right, as long as you don't hold back like you did before.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, I can't even hold you on that one because I mean
I can't say nothing, man.
You can't, bro. You can't. And y'all had to been there. Kimon was looking like, nah, bro, nah.
Yeah, he held back, man. He had one watch in there, especially. Do you still have that one?
I still got it. Nothing's gone anywhere. Listen,
Not
man.
yet.
Look, I'm just there for fun, man. I'm not there to beat anybody. You know, I'm just there to enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
if I win, I win. If I
rematch,
lose, I lose. I got a lot of respect for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
you know, when I do it, I'm more like doing a show and tell. You know, he might pull something out, but I'm just showing and telling. That's it. I'm not interested really in winning. I'm there for the whole festivity. So, you know, I'm good with either way around. I don't get mad if I don't win, and I don't get overjoyed if I do win. So
that black sub 3 with the AO7 is something to show and tell. Yeah, we need to try it.
Right. Tell him, come on. Tell him.
Right. We all saw that.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
We all looked in that 25 slot case he had.
He's got two. I am going to make an offer to you for those 2. You know the 2 I'm talking about. The one I just mentioned.
Yeah.
And the Android.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of that brand.
Huh?
Willis asked if I would checked out No watches. I don't think I've heard of it, so no, I definitely haven't.
So watch and see the thing about it now. Tommy's going to start, investigating and stuff, and that's what I love about this, man. That's the beauty of this whole ordeal. You got a bunch of watch collectors up here. We love collecting watches, man. At the end of the day, we love collecting watches, man. So I do want to just hand it back to the panel right now, man. Anybody got anything in closing to say before we get up out of here?
Look, you know what I'm gonna say, man. Just buy what you like, man. Wear it. Don't care what anybody says, and just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy what you buy. If it's in your collection, it's in there for a reason.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What I would say is let bygones be bygones. Don't let the haters get you. Have that thick skin. Know that you're happy with what you got, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
I always look forward to that next watch, and I know most of us do too. And that's where the excitement's at, and that's all that matters. That joy of when you open up that box and you see what you got, and you get to size it, put it on. Yeah, I mean that's where it's at. None of the other stuff matters.
That's right.
Or when you're tracking the package and you see that it's been delivered.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
A beeline straight home.
Yeah. Yeah. That happens to me, man. When I see that, I got an alert, and I hate it because it's always at 12:30. I'm at work for 5 more hours. It's killing me. I know it's sitting outside. I can't come home and get it.
Usually, if somebody's home and I see that, call them right up. Because I got a package downstairs. Go downstairs.
Yeah.
I think I would say that if you're in this game, collecting, or even if it's your first time, I would say, pay attention to your own pockets. Don't watch everybody else's pockets.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of collectors out here that I see that have some stuff that I want, but I know my pocket isn't that deep. I never get upset about it.
Right,
Only thing I say is maybe one day I'll get that. You know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to be upset because someone else has something that you don't have. Just sit back and relax and get what you can get while you can. A lot of us sometimes, man, have a habit of I sometimes I've seen a chat where people are saying, your pockets are bigger than mine. Listen, to me that's a lot of bullshit. Pay attention to your own pockets. Those type of comments to me should be left out. Because what's in my pocket and what's in someone else's pocket is two different things. And I would definitely say you would probably enjoy collecting a little bit better if you had an open mind. So I would just say keep an open mind, and just follow the watch game and buy what you can afford. And sometimes, man, people give you a watch at times. If you're a good person, sometimes people just hand you a watch and say, hey, man, here you go. I know you've been looking at this for a while. I got one. Here you go. So I would just say just relax and enjoy the game, and that's my word.
Well said. Well said.
Yes, sir.
I would echo what everyone else said, but I would also say to you, your state of the collection and showing what the watches mean to people. Hint, hint, I'm gonna do the next one. That's the best way for people to realize why this means so much to them. Because everybody has a story. You know what I mean? So when they get to those stories, like, okay, now I understand why they collect this watch or that watch, because what it means to them. That's why they collect watches. Not for the status or for the movement or for the looks, the aesthetics. They're collecting and they keep going because of this reason, whatever reason it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I'm just gonna say, the haters are gonna hate, so I just shine bright anyway. So it don't matter. It don't matter. And people tell me, "Oh, your watch is fake." When I wear a diamond one, and depending on which neighborhood I'm in, I'm like, "Yeah, that's fake." Yeah, that ain't real. It's not real. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
Because we know,
Absolutely.
what it is. So it's all good. People, or sometimes people see a watch and it'll be like one of my favorite, which is a Pro Diver, and they're like, it's not a real Rolex. And I'm like, well, I didn't buy a Rolex. I bought a Pro Diver. So it is whatever makes you happy. It don't matter. And I agree with you, Dave. It's like mind your own pockets. Don't worry what's in my pocket. I ain't gonna worry what's in your pocket. I get what I can afford. And a lot of times it's like that fantasy piece should stay a fantasy. Like that's my fantasy piece, you know, like at the lotto or something. You know, it's just whatever. Enjoy what you got and share it, make other people happy. That's right. Today.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Get whatever makes you happy. Gotta laugh, gotta be happy in life. So get what makes you happy.
Yep. Mr. Colgate.
No, just have fun buying watches. Buy what it is you like. Know what it is you're buying. Make an informed decision about what it is you're buying. Understand why you want it. Understand what's being sold to you and why it's being sold to you. And just enjoy the hobby. You know, don't try to amass so many watches. Listen to me talk, but you know, because you do have to wear them. You know what I mean? It's nice for them to look at, but you do have to wear them. And having a whole bunch of watches and not having time to wear them, so to speak, is kind of a waste. You know what I mean? So just make an informed decision about what you're buying and enjoy what you're doing with your watches.
Yep.
And we're not all. No, we all goes with everything. We all don't like the same watches. We all buy watches for different reasons. We all look for different things in wristwatches. So people should understand that as well. You're going to buy for different reasons. I would always say, you know, not to get stuck on just one brand. Just kind of expand your horizons on like other brands, because there are a lot of other brands. I have more Invictas than I do any other watch, but just keep an open mind when you're buying watches as well, because there's a lot out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Trap. Hey,
yes,
Trap.
sir.
Let me make one more comment.
Go ahead.
I got to say this, and this comment is for Tommy. So I remember months ago when I first got on Tommy's live, I sent Tommy a text and I said, Tommy, you ever check out Deep Blue? Tommy hit me back and said, I only collect Invictas.
And now I've got 7 Deep Blue.
Exactly.
I got 7 of them.
Exactly. So, you know, to get back to what Kimon was saying, you know, hey, check out some other stuff, you know. You'll be surprised sometime.
Yeah.
And that's all I got. Yeah.
So Kyle just chimed in, man. He said his takeaway and everything to do what you like. It makes you happy. It's like tattoos. I get them for me, not for anyone else. I will listen to someone's suggestion, but not what. Okay, I got you. Okay, someone insists that I do. Got you. Hey, and you know what? And I'm gonna just leave on this. I appreciate everybody that's chimed in, everybody that was watching on Facebook. Thank you. I seen Mr. Cassano was on there. We had Invicta Vets represented over on Facebook. Anybody that's watching on replay, I hope you got something great out of this, man. We got a lot of great people up here. We have another content creator up here. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Big Time, hashtag Big Time Gang. And again, this is a community of people that even if we didn't buy another watch, we would still visit each other's homes and home states and have dinner with them and just, you know, call and be like, hey, bro, I'm depressed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could call these folks. You know what I mean? So this has been a great ride. If nothing else, this has been a great ride. And I continue to have this family environment around me. You know what I'm saying? So do what you do, like what you like, what everybody's been saying, man. Okay, who's this? Somebody sending love from California. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Cali on the west side. See, and that's the beauty. I'm gonna keep that comment up there. The beauty of this whole thing. Tony Woe chiming in. Love you and your warm and fuzzies.
Tony,
oh,
whoa.
man. You know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate everybody that. Oh, this is, bruh. That's Waverly, man. I didn't know that was you. I did know that was you.
Okay.
Yes, I
Oh,
did. Yes, I did. Man, what's going on, bro? I've been sitting here, man, like Boosa boy,
Yeah.
the Boosa. Yeah, my bad, bro. Manly, that's another dope brother, man. That I know I can call and talk to if I need anything. You know what I'm saying? But
He makes
at
some
the
nice
end of the day,
beats too.
at the end of the day, I just want to tell you guys that I appreciate everybody coming up, saying your piece, the wisdom that you guys have, the collections, and just the different viewpoints. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of this, me hosting the show, whatever, I learn something every time I cut this camera on, especially when y'all come up here, especially, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the next time you see Mr. Down to Mr. 7 or 8 watches, I don't know how many he got, we're gonna do a state of the collection with my man Don Juan, and I'm pretty sure, and I'm actually requesting that he bring his pens with him because he has a pen
Yeah.
collection unlike none other, and you guys gotta see it. You have to see that. So we got that. Stay tuned for more. We're gonna have some battles, of course. You know what I'm saying? Janet versus Vic. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some rematches, possibly have you know what I'm saying, big time game camp going against each other. So we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's fun.
Get ladies
All it
night.
is.
100%.
It's
All
fun.
it is fun.
So yes, with that being said, family, thank you so much, man. Nothing but love for me. You know what I'm saying? From my camp to yours, man. And until the next lightning strike, family, y'all be blessed.
See everybody.
One love, baby.